going on, guys? I just went and did some testing with 8.6 Blackout with the Q Fix rifle with the pork chop suppressor on the end of it, and I for the for the let's see here. So for the 300 grain cutting edge that I'm working with bullet, the Vitavorti N32C is just not going to get me to my velocity I need. Um, It's just the bullet's too dang long, takes up too much capacity, and I saw way too much pressure signs just in my first shot, and the bolt lift was heavy. The primers were flattened, wasn't cratered but flattened. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I did have some accurate 1680 powder loaded up with that bullet. I started low, and I think that's gonna work. My first charge weight, I think I got like 640. Hey, what's going, Michael? My second charge weight, I got 720, and my third one was 800. So I'm working my way up. So I should be able to get to my 1080 is kind of what my goal is for that bullet. And then we can see how we do with groups and stuff like that. It's so funny shooting that cartridge, shooting it just arcs and flies, and you can see it hit. And I was just shooting steel with uh, uh, just doing my velocity testing, and it's so funny just to watch it arc and then hit that steel. And the gun is just so much fun to shoot, and there's just no recoil to it, so it's fun. The rifle weighs, I think it's like 8 pounds 2 ounces with optic and everything on it, and with a full and with a mag in it. So I've got a Zeiss scope sitting on top. So, but yeah, so just leaving the range. I'm gonna go back and do some testing. I'm not testing, but some more loading for it. And so I'll be using that accurate 1680 stuff. Do more of that so I can load up. And I might just, because I'm just literally doing velocity testing, I really don't even need to go to the range. I might just go shoot them into the ground, to be honest with you. So I don't have to head to the range every time. That might be, I think, the way to go. And then once I get the velocity I kind of want without pressure signs, I'll then start shooting for groups. I think I'm gonna have to contact Cutting Edge and ask them to send me another box of bullets though, because I don't think I'm gonna achieve really with what the 50 that they sent me. So I think I'm gonna ask them to send me another 50. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna probably send them an email today, but yeah. So, how you doing, Michael? What's going on? So yeah, just gonna kind of probably just be a kind of a little bit of a quick little live stream. I just thought about. I was like, you know what? I can set my phone up. I can just talk and drive, and go from there, and just kind of give you a little update on that 8.6 project that I'm working on. That rifle, it's just so much fun to shoot. It's actually pretty cool. I recovered one of the, I don't know what I do. I think it's in my range bag. But I recovered one of the copper bullets I hit the steel with, and where the petals would like expand, they're just completely sheared off from the steel. But you can totally see the grooves from the rifling in the copper bullet. It's pretty cool. That copper's pretty soft. I mean, you're gonna get really, really good penetration with that thing. I'm really curious to see how it does at like I'm the ballistics gel. I'm gonna shoot it for sure at 100. Then I would like to shoot a 200 and 300. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I think what I'll probably do is I'll just simulate the 200 and 300. Yeah, it is. It is a nice rifle. It's a very expensive rifle. Um, it's I think I've got some pictures of it. Maybe I should throw some pictures up on my channel here. I haven't been doing as much pictures and videotaping at the range lately because they get really weird about it. So it's just I'm I yeah, I don't know. It's just the range is weird. I don't know, man. That's something about BMW drivers. I'm at a four-way stop. Guy doesn't even stop, just rolls right through it. But whatever. Um, so yeah, but yeah. So beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. We're gonna have it's like there's not a cloud in the sky. We're gonna have like 66-degree weather. Let's see. I'm gonna grab my camera here and show you guys my view here, my dirty windshield. But should be able to see Mount Baker here in a second. Let's see if I can get it. But this is all farmland, where I live here. This is all potato stuff. It's where they grow. But should be able to see Mount Baker here. There's Mount Baker. I don't know if that shows up on camera. Not the greatest view right now, but maybe get a better one later. But yeah, so yeah. So anybody got any questions? Anything to talk about? My 25-06, it's kind of done for now. I am going to be doing more. I just had to finish that up for that article. I got the article sent in. The 22 Creedmoor, I'm going to be doing some more stuff on. That article's done, but obviously there'll be more testing on that coming up. Lots of stuff coming up. I picked up a new 10 mil. I'm going to be doing a bunch of 10 mil stuff. Springtime is just my craziest time for work for me, so I've kind of been having to scale it back a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. I think there's be a bunch of big stuff coming up soon. CZ did send me a 300 Blackout of their trail rifle, so I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff with that too. So I'm excited for that. That rifle is just going to be a blast to shoot. I think I want to try like those Hornady 190 grain sub X's in those and see how those do. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's going on. I'm kind of bummed that I couldn't get my velocity results from the Vitivorti, and I will. I'm pretty sure I will be able to bullets. The I know the Sierra Match Kings, get pretty good. The other thing is like I didn't get very good accuracy nodes and stuff like that. Yeah, Michael, I do need to. I have a farmer that let me shoot on his land. I can actually almost shoot up to a mile, but right now I haven't been doing it because he's been doing a lot of prepping for his springtime for planting. But once he's all done planting, I can go out and shoot. I actually met him winter, and really nice guy. I actually been doing a bunch of coyote hunting on his property, so there's that. But yeah, the biggest thing is like I gotta have something that's gonna stop the bullet, right? Because a lot of this farmland's flat, and I don't want that bullet keep going, kind of thing. But the farmland that it's right next to my house, like 5 minutes from my place. It dead ends right up against the river, and there's a huge dike, and so I can shoot into that dike. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm a little bummed with the powder for Vitivorti, but that 1680 I think is gonna work well. And actually, because the results I got for the 1682 were pretty good because the standard deviations were actually really good. I shot 3 shots of each, just to see what kind of see how accurate the actual velocity I was getting. Not that it was just like a random number, but I wanted to take like the average of the 3. I would have liked to have done 5, but copper bullets are stupidly expensive, and I'm kind of limited, like I said, on the cutting edge ones. So I think I am going to ask her for another box of bullets for the testing, and then go from there. But I know a lot of people have been using CFE Black and H110. I'm leery about H110 because I know people have had boom problems in their 8.6 with H110. So I'd rather not blow up a $3,400 rifle, personally. So yeah. Was it the powder you just got? The N32C powder, that 4 pounds I did get from Vitivorti, but the other powder, the N55 or N55 and N550, that is powder that I got. That 30 pounds of powder, that was the stuff I just got. What's up, my 458 SOCOM? I just need to do stuff with it. I haven't touched it. I keep getting distracted, to be honest with you. I need to play with that. I was going to do an article on the 458 SOCOM, but this 300 Blackout that CZ sent me kind of pushed the 458 SOCOM aside. I just need to start shooting it. I mean, it's the whole reason I bought that hybrid 46M can. I mean, that's the whole reason I bought that can, so I could shoot that thing suppressed. But I got a ton of ammo for it. I mean, yeah, and that ammo's expensive. It's kind of like the 8.6 Blackout. They're both really expensive ammo, but 458 SOCOM will be coming soon. I just have to be real with you guys, I have a huge list of projects. And like between my normal job, writing, YouTube, 3D printing, I'm starting to get to where I might need to start scaling some stuff back just because I'm so busy so much. Uh, but we'll see. I don't know. I enjoy doing it all of it, and then just life in general too. But yeah, no, I don't have a shortage of powder, Michael. That's for sure. Um, I think I have like 15 pounds of 1680 too. So if that stuff works, then that's gonna be a really good source for my 8.6 blackout powder. I do want to test the 300 Serum Match Kings too. Those I know shoot. I've heard shoot really well out of them, and it's it's not a copper bullet too, so apparently it doesn't come apart. So that's me interesting. I'm definitely gonna shoot it first without the suppressor on the ends to make sure that I don't blow up my suppressor. So, but yeah, so yeah, quick, nice, easy range trip. I think I was literally there for 15 minutes. I That's kind of like kind of nice occasionally because most of the guys at the range, they're I just don't. I really just really don't enjoy shooting there. Um, but occasionally you get a guy that's nice. I had some guy today mention like, "Oh, you must have a lot of money because you've got like a $5,000 setup there," and then starts like telling me, "Oh, it must be nice to be privileged and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not privileged. I've worked for everything I have." So it was interesting. I don't know. Just people at the range are weird a lot of times. But all right, what am I gonna say? Tell the wife to get a second job so you can shoot more. Oh man, dude, the wife works a ton as it is. She yeah, trust me. Yeah, so she's a director of the local museum, and they've got a new exhibit going in, and she has been literally been working like 14-hour days. But then again, she's salary, so she's not getting paid for that, which sucks. But whatever. Um, Kind of is what it is on that situation. But I know you're just joking. But yeah, no, yeah, yeah. I mean, well, to be honest with you, Michael, money's not the problem. Time is the problem. Um, I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but I don't have really a shortage of money when it comes to shooting. I mean, this is all expensive stuff, but I have a lot of hobbies that help me pay for this because I try not to take my normal income and deal with shooting. Like my 3D printing helps me a lot with shooting, and the writing helps me. Like all my writing, 3D printing, and the whatever I get from YouTube, which is like almost nothing, but all that helps with shooting. So basically, if I didn't have that stuff coming in, I probably wouldn't be shooting as much or buying rifles and playing as much. So yeah, but I'm gonna go into my local gun store here and talk to him for a little bit here. So they actually look really busy, which is good. That or it's the Ace Hardware right next to them. That's busy because it's stupid nice out. Oh man, really? All right, some dude just took my parking spot. Okay, all right. Well, we'll go around and repark here. So, but yeah, Michael, I have 8 3D printers. So I have a couple Bamboo Labs and then a couple Flash Forges. Bamboo Lab is the way to go. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't know how to CAD, it's not worth it. So I know how to CAD from my previous job, but if you don't know how to CAD, it's really not worth it. And if computers confuse you or easily, because there's a couple softwares you got to run, and 3D printers can be very, very, very finicky. And so if you don't like, you know, tedious stuff, I mean, obviously, if you're into reloading, you probably like that. But a lot of times, I know a lot of people they buy a 3D printer and 3 months later they sell it because they thought they could buy all these all this pre-designed stuff, which you can, but usually it's like very basic and stuff that really nobody really wants. I mean, I got a 3D printer because I wanted to do a bunch of reloading stuff for myself, and then I ended up realizing like, hey, if I'm wanting this, then there's probably other people that are wanting it. Like my Garmin box that I make, right? that this, let's see here. Where is it? This guy right here, a Garmin box. It's waterproof. It's got really nice laser cutted foam in it. I was like, man, you spend $600 on something, and then it comes in this little cheap plastic, I mean, a cheap cardboard box that you're not going to store it in or take it to the range, and then it takes one range strip to drop it on the ground, and then you're out $600, and you got to buy another one. So, that's kind of my thought on that. But, anyways, just quick, easy stream here. Just want to talk to you guys real quick about the 8.6, what I got at the range, and go from there. I'm gonna go into the gun shop and see what they got going on, and talk for them a little bit, and then go home and probably load up some more 8.6 Blackout. So I appreciate you guys stopping in, and I will catch you guys later. Later, Michael.